Yeah.
What?
You don't have to be in
What you said to be bad. You said to be bad.
all the secret knowledge.
Oh, I got stories.
That's what we want. Stories, come on.
I have to get people's attention.
Alright, guys.
Everyone,
Attention, please.
If people want cake.
You got their attention.
I showed you how to cake. Okay. I really have to just soak in this moment. I have a lot to be grateful for today. My mom, looking radiant in her smile and gorgeous in her dress, adding a fun stepdad to my family, and outgoing grandparents.
You see it
And having this chance to embarrass my mom in front of her friends for a change. In all seriousness, though, she is everything you can want in a mom and more. For one thing, she's always improving herself. She always seems to be taking some class or reading some book to learn new skills. I think she handles people at work with such grace, in part because of that meditation habit that she's developed. Naturally, as I grew up, she tried to impart some of her wisdom onto me. I remember this one time in 7th grade. I invited my best friend over to hang out. As we entered the house, Mom coaxed us into the kitchen. She had watched some educational TV and wanted to share it with us. Girls, when you have a man one day and you think his pee-pee won't go up, do this test before you do anything else. Take a roll of stamps and before bed, wrap them around it. And if the stamps are broken by the morning, he's fine. Of course, I reacted. So now it's a warning. Of course, I reacted like any kid would. Mom, you're embarrassing me. Then, of course, my best friend just laughed, and she's like, "That's such a cool mom. She doesn't take herself too seriously." Now that I'm not that mortified kid anymore, yeah, she's a cool mom, and I know why.
And you've got a lot of ammunition for your kids.
Whenever people compliment me on my character, I always think, I got my heart from her. She's chock full of love, and she's a master of those 5 love languages that people talk about. For those unfamiliar, said love languages are quality time, touch, words of affirmation, gift giving, and acts of service. Growing up, I could get all 5 of those in one school day. Until about high school or so, she would always drive me to school or walk me to school. Just before dropping me off, she'd give me hugs, kisses, tell me she loves me. Sometimes she'd even just throw in that how much she's proud of me. When she'd pick me up from school, she sometimes brought me a treat. But more often, she'd ask me if someone had messed with me for that day. I wasn't bullied as a kid, so of course I always said no. Usually she'd react with a, "Aw," disappointed that I wouldn't use her butt-kicking services that day. I also agree with my friend that Mom is also cool because she's just fun to be around. Over the years, we've developed several gags. My favorite was watching her manage her road rage. The best happened around Easter one year. She told me how much she hates peeps, so of course I got some for her as a joke. She put those things to good use. She put them in the freezer and let them get nice and hard, and then took them out. When we went driving one day, there was someone on her tail. She asked me to hand her those peeps. She just started throwing them backhanded, just one by one at the tailgater. And of course, none of them landed on the other car, but it was still quite a sight to see. These days, she's usually not that elaborate with her road rage. The latest that I saw of her, well, actually today is more like, but before that, I remember her going, "Loser, loser," into the back mirror. She's really calmed down over the years. I remember when I was little that she would flip the bird into the mirror and just yell, "Fuck off!" just multiple times. Whenever, yeah, and I would tell her, "Mom, one of these days I'm just gonna get you a foam middle finger to make your life easier." "Well, Mom, today's the day I'm gonna fulfill that promise."
Oh, no, you didn't.
I think this will come in handy for your honeymoon road trip. qualities in him. He's learned intriguing things like Civil War history and some bladesmithing. He's there for his parents and has a warm relationship with them. I see he has a similar sense of humor. He has his own flavor of goofiness and handling idiots on the road. I'm having fun busting his chops already. Anyway, I just wanted to close with a toast. May you both keep learning, expressing your love, and making fun memories. I love you too.
I love you, Katie. Thank you. Thank you for embarrassing me. That's okay.
Where did you get this at?
I found it on Etsy.
Etsy has it.
Yeah, no, there's this country singer, because I looked around online and I thought his other phone fingers weren't all that good, and then this country guy was just selling these legit looking things, and I thought, I have to get that more and incorporate that in the speech you asked me to write. You knew when lyrics was coming.
Yeah, make her body. Ready to cut the cake?
Okay, so we should start. Katie, that was great. Not that. This one? Big. Yeah.
Oh, he's standing back.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Go get him, honey. Go get him.
Holy smokes. Now we can tear the cake apart.
You're supposed to take it. I'll take the top layer off there. It's got to. Is that real flowers?
No.
That's real, I think.
No.
No, those are fake flowers. But I had their foam in it. Or.
Here, I'm getting the head cat all the way. You gonna stab me?
Do you want to catch? No. God's a crash. I don't know. It works great. Oh, you do? Okay, I see you. She's got a spike through it, both layers. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, that's a spike.
That's a spike.
That's a spike.
Anybody need giant skewers?
That's not edible. I'm trying to find
The seam?
the seam. I thought that was it right there. That
Okay,
is.
here, I'm moving this before somebody decides to wear it there. Yeah, well, the
She
box
hot
ain't
glued
gonna
the
fit.
flowers on.
You what?
Hot glued the flowers to the cake stand.
Okay.
See if you can put. She really didn't want them to go anywhere.
Apparently not. Oh.
But we're gonna
I
cut
think I'm
them.
gonna kick her on the ring already.
Oh, jeez. Go around.
Around and around we go.
Okay.
Holy.
See, now when they do this in the shows, it doesn't look this bad.
I know. You'll avoid those. How big pieces do you cut? How far am I in?
You're not even halfway in.
I can't see.
So the top piece is nothing.
Huh?
No, the top piece is something.
It is?
Yeah.
PVC pipe anybody?
Yep.
That's where your plumbing pipe went to.
We do. When I decorate cakes, I go, we always use. How big do you want them?
It's not an easy cake to cut.
No, it's not. So you might want to cut that into 2 pieces. 3 layers.
Oh, crap, look at that.
I guess we'll put this over in my section.
Your section?
How big a piece of cake does anybody want? It's 3 layers.
Yeah, that's a 3-layer cake.
Oh my.
Don't you say that you're supposed to save one of the parts of the cake in the freezer for the anniversary? The first anniversary or something?
I'm not sure about
I
that.
think that's what they did. My son and his wife.
I'm terrible. I ate the whole thing.
Huh? You just ate the whole thing.
I'll just eat the whole
It's like,
thing.
heck with this, I'm just gonna eat it.
I can't believe I ate the whole thing.
Right. Mamma mia, that's a special meatball.
It's so
The fondant.
Here you go, babe.
Fondant is so hard to pour.
But it's just crushing the
I
cake.
love that little ice over the chocolate cake.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe I really like to see
So
cake.
it's a cake now, but it's.
It's like carving beef almost.
Yeah.
A lot of icing.
You can have more cake than.
Yeah, I see it.
That's why it's not holding its shape. It's really moist, it's just falling apart. Small, yeah, that plate's more.
Thank you. Thank you.
I know what feet are.
Why is it on there?
You want the rest of the cake? It's got one finished cutting.
You just don't have to do it. Because you know as soon as I get close, you gotta get. And say, just get me one right. Get me one right.
See, technically how you're supposed to do it is cut a circle. Yeah, and then you only get like a slice of cake like that.
But it's one piece of the best you can get out. Because she knows
That's for their anniversary, first anniversary.
You're supposed to freeze the top layer of the cake. It came out pretty good. Yeah, it is. Speaking from experience, that cake is really nasty a year out. Because we don't have to wait a year to eat it.
No.
If you wait a year to eat it, it's going to taste like
We could use some icing next time.
a little bit more icing.
Or somebody who doesn't want as much icing.
Oh, and fail off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, she's got toothpicks in here too.
I'll keep that in forever.
Okay, watch out. It came out.
Yeah.
This is why we never got to eat it.
So those people take the fine icing off.
Okay, my last night.
It's because it's table is so high.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that, right? No,
I'm just piling up to
I'm giving it down. We're watching.
Are you waiting to see if it all falls apart?
I'm waiting to see if it falls on the floor.
The table is shaking. I guess that's why they cut it into smaller pieces. I know, that's because it's getting so small now.
Yes, I am. I really am.
Cut it like that then?
Yeah.
I want to be ignored and get really good at ignoring.
Isn't there a bar right next to there?
That rocket.
Yeah, I'll bring you something quick. Okay, how are we doing now? Those are charges. They're not supposed to be used, they're just decoration.
Yeah.
They'll wipe them off and wash them off. How many pieces we need that?
Who hasn't gotten a piece of cake yet? Nick? Ashley? You haven't gotten cake yet? Okay.
There's another.
Toothpick.
They went into the hole. Piece of protection right there. Did Dad and Jeannie get that one?
Not yet.
Be ready for your own phone.
Make it work, Mom.
Make it work, Mom.
No, it's not easy to do it.
What wipes everybody?
Okay, how we doing?
So
I think
Dad.
it's just you.
Okay, did Jeannie have leftovers?
Don't know. And then
She went in.
it's
Yeah, I got it. Yeah. Yes,
got cakes there. Dad, you got cake, right? You got a piece of cake. Yeah, so Mom, you're the only one left.
Okay. Okay, Scotty, I'm done.
Hello?
Oh, no. She's ready for a phone.
Tour and a half. Okay.
You did an excellent job on that.
Yeah, because I think my aunt.
Oh, I got a hole.
Yeah, we might as well just go to the bathroom.
I know, I'm gonna have to, but I didn't want to go out like that and have everything sticky on the way out.
So what you got?
I know.
You got what kind of cupcakes are?
Huh?
That's a big cake.
Strawberry ice.